So we're all home right now and I figured that this would be a really fun time to get crafty with some of the stuff that I already have. My goal is not to buy anything or order anything online. It's funny, I was like perusing online a few nights ago and I realized that a lot of the things that I like literally look like white bed sheets. And then I had this aha moment that I'm gonna just see how many outfits and clothing pieces I could recreate with a simple standard queen bed sheet. One of them that's like better suited for another project, I'm actually using that to create cloth face masks. And I have a whole tutorial on that on my IGTV, since the CDC recommended that people who aren't on the front lines wear cloth face mask coverings that are not necessarily medical grade. I decided to kind of put my 2 cents in and show you guys how I've been making them. So I just want to preface that by saying that I do have resources that are put aside to create things that are obviously a little bit more necessary. Today's video is just gonna be like super fun. I don't know how this video is gonna turn out, so we're just gonna figure it out. If you haven't watched my videos before, hi, I'm Rachel and I normally make fashion content, but I do a lot of DIY content. So if you're interested in this kind of stuff, I would absolutely love to have you and subscribe. Let's do this. I don't know if I'm like literally going insane. I haven't seen this idea before either, so if there's someone else who did something like similar to this, like let me know, but this literally just came out of my own wacky mind. So let's just get to it. First thing, we are going to want to do some research, and I've gotten some inspo. So I'm going to lay out the mood board here and kind of show you guys where I'm at. So I went into my little like craft station and this is what I found. The sewing machine I normally use, I actually share with my mom and it's like technically hers. So I had to borrow my sister's for this project, which I'm still like getting used to because I never sew on a brother. Sounds so weird. I've worked on a Singer my entire life, so this is like still really new to me. But my mom has also like the sewing box that has all like our pins and like our notions and everything. So I'm really gonna have to make this work, guys. So I have this white ribbon, which I think will look really stellar. And then I have a bunch of the colored thread that I used in my cardigan project that if you guys haven't seen, go watch. I have a lot of extra like elastic and stuff like that. And then that's pretty much all I have besides my bed sheet. And then I have a tie-dye kit, which I used in like a multitude of projects that you guys will see if they're not up already. So we'll see how this like will work out. The first thing I want to make is a little top. We're gonna start out small here. There's this RUMI top. I believe it's like $120 or something, and it literally looks like a bed sheet. I love how trendy RUMI is, but come on, like this, like we can make this. Let's go and cut that out. The goal is to make as many things out of this fabric as possible, which is a standard queen size bed sheet. So I'm just gonna have the dimensions up here, but let's just cut this out and hopefully you'll make it work. So this already, since we're cutting from this corner, it already has a finished edge, which I want to use as like the top part. So I'm going to try to just kind of cut a rounded little square and hopefully it'll work. So I forgot that I don't have pins, so it's gonna be actually a lot easier for me to sew like straight angles versus round angles. So round angles. I'm going to just basically make this into a square. I mean, we can try. Maybe I'll just try to make it like slightly more rounded, but the straps are going to come out of the top, so I do need to make like an additional loop-de-loop here. And yeah, I hope this is enough to cover my boobs. I sewed the 2 parts where basically the little straps are going to go into. So this is my beautiful top, but I actually cut the bottom straight. I know it's curved and like a raw edge in the one shown, but I figure that this actually would look honestly just a lot better with a finished edge. Better than a safety pin. You take a crochet hook and then you take the ribbon or whatever you want to do like that, and then you pull it through. I honestly find this so much easier. There's no adjustability to this top, which kind of worries me because I don't know how you like get it on and off if like there's no looking like the top though. I guess you just do this. So we're just going to have to sew to secure that in place, and then hopefully we can get it on. I like when these are scrunched in like theirs, but I think that's just playing with it.
Okay guys, this top turned out so cute. Like, I steamed it and I put on like an actual cute outfit, and I really think that makes like all of the difference, because for me, like when I was putting it on, I'm like, this literally just like looks like really bad. But I really love this. I don't have a lot of mobility right now because I hurt my neck and I can't like turn, but how cute.
Okay, so I am really happy with how that top turned out. So we're gonna move on to another RUMI outfit, and this dress, guys, is $350. Yeah, I don't really get how this was constructed. So it looks like there's like a triangle here that you tie across this way. To be honest, it's a little bit hard for me to visualize, so I'm just gonna cut something out and hopefully it becomes a dress.
Don't worry, baby, don't worry. Boy, get some sleep while you...
My dog is so cute. This is the front piece. It doesn't really look like much now. It kind of looks like Boo the ghost, but I have the back piece as well, which we are going to measure as soon as I finish sewing and hemming the front piece. Okay, so I sewed the entire top part, and I actually looped this halter part through, which will act as like the little neckline. The goal is to make this not look like a bed sheet, right? So, okay, I feel like this actually needs to be tighter.
Don't worry, baby, don't worry. Go and get some sleep while you always in a hurry. You got bigger things planned for you, don't worry. You ain't gotta come to...
Okay, so we have a lot of problems. I'm going to explain to you what happened, but basically I had a sewing error, don't have a seam ripper, and had to take the triangle ties off. Because of that, when you tie this top part up, like so, this is really ill-fitting on the top. Like, and because I have no notions to close this, it's just going to look like a little sack of potatoes. And also because my measurements were wrong, I didn't measure beforehand. This is a mess. Everyone who sews is gonna hate this. But the main thing is to fix this top portion. So I decided to do this because I think this is gonna be a lot easier to just do a straight across neckline. And oh, see the straps on my sports bra? This is essentially what it's gonna look like. Let's just get to hemming this top part. And then that way, I think it's just gonna look a little bit more finished in the back. Maybe we'll tie-dye this piece. I think it could be really cute tie-dyed, so let's just see. Okay, so after much trial and error, this is the dress, which actually looks like another dress on the site that's really expensive, so I'll just pop that up here. So cute.
Baby, don't worry. Go and get some sleep while you always in a hurry. You got...
Okay, so I decided to do purple because the realization part one is purple, and I just love the way that one looks, so I hope it turns out somewhat like that. We've officially set the timer for 3 hours, and I will rinse it out, and I will show you guys everything tomorrow.
I'm worried that you're gonna leave me. I'm worried that it won't work out, yeah. I'm worried that I'll never make it out, yeah. Don't worry, baby, don't worry. Go and get some sleep while you always in a hurry.
So guys, after a lot of trial and error, I'm so happy with the way this turned out. I think that the purple tie-dye really added to it. It reminds me of a dress that is on realization par that is really expensive. The only thing is I did make a little boo-boo. This slit is like way too high, so this is more like a beach cover up, I would say, at this point, because this is just like so high. But it's really cute and trendy, and like if I added like maybe a little patch here or something, or tried to sew it together, it would be a little bit better. Not too bad for a bed sheet and a tie-dye kit, I think.
Okay, so we actually, oh my god, I'm looking crazier as this video progresses. This is the only project that I think will really benefit from something like this. It is basically a tennis skirt. I've actually made one of these before, like back when I was in high school, and I predict this being very easy. We're also running out of white thread, so I'm really hoping that I'll have enough for this project. So we're actually really lucky that we have a finished edge here, because that's going to save me a lot of time. But basically, this is going to act as our waistband. I'm going to be cutting this to the size of my waist, and then I'm going to be cutting a very long strip of fabric because pleats require obviously a lot of fabric. So I'm assuming it's going to take at least double or triple of the size of my waist. So I'm just going to cut a huge long strip of fabric, finish the ends on one side, and then we're going to get to pleating it. The closures are going to come in handy because I'm going to sew a few snaps here and then a few snaps on the other side, so that way I'm actually able to get into my skirt. But it's going to be easier showing you guys how I do it versus just explaining it here.
I ain't doing too well. I'm worried, but I did it to myself, yeah. I'm worried that you don't need me. I'm worried that you're going to leave me. I'm worried that it won't work out, yeah.
The shadows are coming in super weird, but I hope this gives you guys a good idea of what I am doing. So basically I pleated everything beforehand so I knew how much fabric I would need, and I was right. I pretty much needed the whole length of the sheet. I feel like we're just gonna go for it.
Go and get some sleep. Why you always in a hurry? You got bigger things planned for you, don't worry. You ain't gotta come to conclusions this early.
Guys, how legit does this look? Oh my god. I am so incredibly happy with how this has turned out so far. I'm still going to cut off all the loose threads, but it looks a lot like the skirt that I drew inspo from. So cute. I ended up doing a tie closure in the back. Yeah, so this is what we came out with.
I'm worried about the way I've been living. I'm worried that you'll look at me.
So stinking cute. The only thing is it is a little bit big on me because I guess I measured it technically with my pants on, so it makes sense. So when I am able to actually purchase proper closures, I will be doing that, maybe adding like a little zipper or something. But very cute and not bad for, you know, like just kind of coming up with this off the top of my head. And really cute with just like a simple tank top like this. You could wear stuff like this with like little white sneakers, and they have something like this on Revolve for like a lot of money. So I think that this is like a really fun way to spend your Sunday afternoon or your Monday afternoon or your Tuesday afternoon.
Hey everyone, welcome to day 2. Okay, so this is day 2. I decided actually not to continue with the bra top last night because I was tired, and you should never sew when you're tired. That should be like rule number 1. What am I doing? I think I just sewed a really small adult diaper. This is not going to cover both parts. We'll figure this out. I think we'll be okay. Do you see this? Okay, I think from my adult diaper, I think we are going to actually sew a bra top that's more straight across, like similar to the one I am wearing, because simply I am getting impatient. So we are just going to do a really simple little top that ties in the back, because we're trying to make this look nice too. Like, I don't want this to be like a joke. Like, I want this to actually look good. Okay, this is called the, what do you call this? The home stretch. My plan now is just to make a scarf top because I feel like this is a no-fail thing to make. I tried making underwear, so we're on our final thing, which is this scarf. So what the plan is basically is to just hem all of it. Very simple. And then you'll have these beautiful ties at the back to tie it in place. You're able to tie-dye this and make it a freaking masterpiece. So that is the plan. We're just gonna hem this, tie-dye it, and that's it. The hair got so much worse over time.
I'm worried, but I did it to myself.
Okay, so this is the top, and it actually looks really cute. It kind of looks like, you know, all those scarf tops that are trendy right now. However, I do feel like it's a bit basic and it needs like to go up a notch. So we are going to be tie-dyeing this one. I have a tie-dye kit. I'll link it on Amazon. I know Amazon's a bit delayed right now, but that's the one I use, and I think it's really good. It's like, it's cute. It's just, it's definitely the one that looks the most like a bed sheet. Yeah, we're just gonna make this one work by tie-dyeing it.
You always in a hurry. You got bigger things planned for you, don't worry. You ain't gotta come to conclusions this early.
Oh, this like turned out so stinking cute. Like, I love that.
Don't worry, go and get some sleep. Why you always in a hurry? You got bigger things planned for you, don't worry. You ain't gotta come to conclusions. this early. I'm worried.
This top turned out so cute. I know it's like really basic, but I think that's a good thing because then a lot of you guys can easily achieve this at home with literally a bedsheet and a tie-dye kit, and it takes like 0 time. You don't even need to sew in this really, but I did decide to finish off the edges because my bedsheet tended to fray a lot. But how cute is this? You can even do like multiple colors, and I think it would be super cute. But this is like bringing some of the festival season home. I think this is so adorable. I'm gonna try to find a top that looks really similar to this but costs probably a little more, and you can literally do the same thing for like, I don't even know how much this would cost. Like, if I really had to divide up everything, maybe like $3. Oh, cute! Okay guys, so this is the end of today's video. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys have any other DIY videos that you want me to do, let me know in the comment section below. Also, let me know which was your favorite item. I would absolutely love to know. I think my favorite is honestly that blue scarf top, even though it was like the simplest to do. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys are staying safe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye everyone. Mwah.
I'm worried I ain't doing too well.